Yeah, we back with part two of do cannabis affect the benefits while you are on SR. So y'all let me know, man, in the comment section what it do to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do it affect y'all positively or negatively while you are on semen retention, you're celibate, or you're a bra man? Do smoking weed better you, or does it help you or hinder you? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Alright. So like I was saying though, part two, man, like I said, man, to each his own, you hear me? But when I participate in cannabis, man, it really better me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, on the health level, yeah, on my lungs and shit, the tar and shit. That's why whenever you smoke cannabis, you want to double back with mullein. You know what I'm saying? You want to drink mullein. You want to smoke a little bit of mullein, but it's like, why are you smoking and you trying to cleanse your lungs? But hey, you want to leave a cleanser in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So if you smoke cannabis and you want to keep your lungs clean, you want to smoke some mullein and definitely drink the mullein tea and eat a little bit of the mullein so that it can flush down all the toxins in the phlegm, you know what I'm saying, all the mucus, you dig, and all the burnt parts that's really reside within the body. So, besides that, you know what I'm saying, fucking your lung health up, fucking your lungs up, you know what I'm saying? Burning the filters in your nose, burning the hairs up in your nose and shit like that, and burning up the taste buds on your tongue and shit like that, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Not to sugarcoat, not to blow smoke up nobody ass, you heard me, but cannabis don't affect me while I'm on SR. You know what I'm saying? I could be honest with you though, it just sometimes I don't have as vivid dreams as I need to. Sometimes when I smoke cannabis and I go to sleep on SR, it feel like I just went to sleep type shit. And sometimes I wake up, I don't feel tired as fuck, you know what I'm saying? It depends on how I went down and shit like that, how active I was and shit like that. But honestly, when I smoke and I work out, I go harder, you heard me? I go harder, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers be taking creatine and fucking what's that shit they call pre-workout and shit. I don't take no creatine, I don't take no pre-workout, I don't take no supplements. Only thing I might take is bananas, a ginger shot, eat some pineapples, eat some beets, or drink some beet juice, some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going on my way to deal with no fucking some shit I don't know what's in that shit. I don't know what's in that shit. I don't know what's in creatine. I didn't make that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm real picky. I'm real hard up about what I put in my body and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what people be doing for $1, dog. But man, it really making me go harder, you know what I'm saying? It even strengthen my throat chakra up, you know what I'm saying? It make my voice way more deeper. It helped me get some good ass sleep. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. It helped me get some sleep, cause being on SR, bro, it's like you never want to go to sleep. Sometimes I be asking God, like, am I okay? Am I about to die? And I'm all right, cause I don't be getting no sleep when I be on SR, bro. Like if I do get some sleep, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The maximum sleep I might get is 2 to 4 hours while on this practice, on God. And I get up, the next rotation, I don't be tired. I be fucking more exuberated. You heard me? I be fucking, you dig, bright eye and bushy tail like a motherfucker. You dig? So, you know what I'm saying? And it allowed me to keep my weight up too. You know what I'm saying? It allowed me to eat more than what I normally want to eat. Because me being on this practice, bro, I don't be wanting to eat as much. I be trying to read. I be trying to work out. I be trying to be utilizing these different activities, you know what I'm saying? So when I do smoke cannabis and shit, it do make me want to eat more. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. It make me want to eat more. You know what I'm saying? It make me think more. It make me more creative. You know what I'm saying? But all around, that's my aura just off top. You know what I'm saying? I'm a creative ass motherfucker. You dig? Like I like making something out of nothing. Always. You heard me? Some things I can say is that, it may slow your awareness down. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm out here type shit. You know what I'm saying? I be getting gang stalking shit, be getting followed by weird ass people. You know, people be wanting this energy and shit, so I be hyper vigilant regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? Just cause a nigga eyes low don't mean I'm sleep. Just don't mean, you know what I'm saying? Just cause a motherfucker eyes low mean I'm not assertive and I'm not alertive. It's just that, bitch, I'm more of a don't want to be bothered state, but it seems to you that I'm open for conversation. But honestly, when I'm pilt, you heard me? When I'm high as fuck, like I said, I don't get high, but when I'm medicated as fuck, you heard me? I don't want to talk. I don't feel like being bothered. I don't want nobody around me. Cause I'm in my sacred space. I'm in my spiritual state like a motherfucker. Some people want to be active and be around each other and want to go paint and smoke and shit. Nah, man, when I smoke, that's sacred to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not passing this bitch to nobody, and I'm not trying to be around nobody when I smoke. You know, like when I smoke, I treat it no different from when you on shrooms and shit, magic mushrooms. You know, you want to be in the right environment, you want to be around the right people, you want to be in the right mind state. So I treat my cannabis the same way. Like I don't give it no favor. I treat cannabis just like I treat peppermint, like I treat rosemary. I don't just smoke cannabis. You know what I'm saying? The least that I smoke is cannabis. I smoke more rosemary and peppermint and spearmint than I do cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the spirits of those plants as well. You know what I'm saying? I like the rosemary because it keep me up, and it also feeds my articulation. You know what I'm saying? It increase my pistons, the way that my brain process and I think and shit like that. That's why I love drinking rosemary tea, smoking rosemary, and eating it. And also the same thing for peppermint and spearmint. It keep me alertive and assertive. And also I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I used to smoke Newports when I used to be stressed out and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I really, like, I was on SR back then when I was smoking Newports, but I was stressed out. I was working at a shitty ass job. I was in a shitty ass relationship, and my fucking situation was shitty as fuck. So I used to smoke Newports back then, but I realized why I liked the Newports because of the minty taste, the minty feeling and shit. So I got off Newports and I just started smoking peppermint, heavy as fuck. Peppermint and papers, peppermint and blunts. You know what I'm saying? I just like peppermint. Sometimes I make a bong and smoke peppermint. But I always take my teas and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, on the daily, like oregano tea, peppermint, spearmint. Sometimes I like to make some cannabis tea, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not always trying to participate in smoking cannabis. I don't always smoke the cannabis, you know what I'm saying? Majority of the ways I like to indulge in cannabis inside my body is eating it, for one. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm cooking a salad or some shit, or I'm cooking a meal or some shit, I'm gonna sprinkle a couple dabs, you know what I'm saying, a couple grams in my food. If I'm making a tea, I'm gonna probably put like a gram in that bitch, or 0.5 in that bitch, you know what I'm saying, with my cinnamon, my rosemary, you know what I'm saying, my cloves, my ginger. It depends on what vibe I'm on, you heard me? It depends on what mood I'm in. It depends how much energy I'm gonna be exhilarating throughout that rotation. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, cannabis don't affect me, but it do have some ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I could say about me, you know what I'm saying, does cannabis affect me while I'm on semen retention? Like I said, man, it hinder me, but it don't really affect me. It don't punish me, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm already in that high velocity, I'm in that high capacity ass state, then I don't need anything to bring my vibration down. So it's a time and a place. It's a time when it's necessary and it's needed, and it's a time when it's not needed, you know what I'm saying? When the hard times coming in shit, nah, I'm not smoking cannabis. When shit get rough, I don't want to smoke cannabis, you know what I'm saying? But when the storm then blew by, you know what I'm saying? The storm then blew past and shit, I done took care of business. I done did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever major event or saga I got going on in my life, you heard me? I could participate in a little bit. I could, you know what I'm saying, drink a little bit here and there. Well, I really like to drink it and eat it regardless, you know what I'm saying? Because it got healing properties, you know what I'm saying? So I want my body to be always having an extra battery pack if it needs to heal itself, you know? So eating and drinking, I love doing that, you know what I'm saying? But every now and then, I have my little Segas and shit. Well, I'll smoke cannabis, you know what I'm saying? But to each his own, I suggest, to each his own, bro. But I suggest if you gonna participate in cannabis, I suggest you either eat that shit or you make it out of a tea, because you're not really utilizing the psychoactive properties of the cannabis, right? But if you want to indulge in that stage as well, you know what I'm saying, just make sure you got all your shit laced up, you know what I'm saying? And cannabis make you horny, dog. So, you know what I'm saying? Like they call it, like they got another herb called horny goat weed. You know what I'm saying? So cannabis, dog, it make you horny, dog. It make you want to fuck something, make you want to bust something down. So if you could control your lust and still stay focused and shit, it shouldn't hinder you. It shouldn't be no problem to you, especially if you fucking with it in moderation. But if you smoke and you get horny and shit, you trying to go fuck something, you trying to bust something down, you want to go watch some pixels and shit, you should not fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? If your vibration is high as it is, then you shouldn't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Because being on SR itself, being celibate is a high vibrational energy, a high vibrational lifestyle, high vibrational, activity, practice. So you being on this, you don't want to bring yourself down, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to smother yourself. You don't want to drown under the waves and shit, you heard me? You don't want to relapse. You don't want to go back to old choices, chances, and changes and shit. So if you didn't better yourself and you didn't clear yourself so where you could be sober and you don't want any intoxins, you don't want anything to interrupt or interfere, or any interceptions through your frequencies, then I suggest you just stay sober as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you can't handle that shit. You can't handle the way that cannabis alter your mind. Like me, I'm gonna be honest, dog, cannabis just make me more slick. It just make me more fly, you heard me? It just make me more saucy. You know what I'm saying? It just makes shit more popping, you know what I'm saying? Like, you dig? It make my taste buds A1. It makes shit that I've been eating my whole life taste like it's my first time eating it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest, when I smoke cannabis and shit, and I take a piss or some shit, bro, it feel like I'm taking a drunk piss. Because it's relaxing, you know what I'm saying, all my tendons and my muscles and all of the other different parts of my body that may be inflamed or stressed. So whenever I piss, man, no homo, or I take a shit and I'm high or I'm medicated, you know what I'm saying, that shit be feeling A1, dog. It be feeling good, no homo. You know what I'm saying? You know how it be sometimes. You take a fire ass shit, you be like, damn, I'm good. Fucking giving your whole insides a massage, you know what I'm saying? But that's another thing about the cannabis, man. They give your brain a massage, man. They give your insides a massage, man. You know, the way you could go to one of the China shops or some shit that had you like, yeah, you heard me, rub your back and give you a back massage. Sometimes you need something to rub your brain, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas be going through shit. Niggas be stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Gotta self-medicate. You dig? But long as you could come out on top, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like I say, man, you want to take that pain. You want to eat that shit blood raw. You don't want nothing to cushion your pain. You don't want to use this as escapism. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, escape from what? Bitch, you can't escape from this shit that's going on around you. I don't care if it's for hours, for a day, or you smoking all day, you getting high all day. You can't escape from this shit. You can't run from yourself, bro. You're going to always wake up with yourself. So if your situation ain't where you want it to be, especially financially, then, fucking smoking ain't for you. Now, some people need to smoke just to operate, you know what I'm saying? Because they need to keep their mind at ease, or they got some type of mental disorder or physical disorder, and that alleviate them from their different pressures in life, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, to each his own. That shit don't hinder me. That shit make me better. If anything, it helped me. It always helped me throughout my life. Now, it was sometimes in my life where I was overindulging, just smoking back to back all day and shit. That's when I was, you know what I'm saying, I was in my lustful ways, you know what I'm saying? That's when I was with these Jezebels and these succubus. I could say that was the only time cannabis became a hindrance to me. You know what I'm saying? When I didn't have my discipline and I wasn't making the greatest choices, chances, and changes for myself. That's the only time cannabis was a hindrance to me. But once I alleviated all of those things that no longer serve me, you know what I'm saying, everything that I utilize in my day-to-day function, it benefits me, man. And I find a way to make it benefit me. If not, then I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna pick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna leave it behind for whoever needed that's coming behind me. But anybody want to show love on the donations, contributions, it'll be $781 THEVBYZ. You know what I'm saying? In case you want to invest on the music, you want to allow me to purchase more beats, drop y'all more singles on iTunes, Spotify, and every other different platform they have out there. That's the Cash App. If y'all just want to vibe with me or what I already got, I got the YouTube and the SoundCloud. You could type my name in, 781 THEVBYZ. Let's get it. You heard me? And yeah, man, it's another thing about smoking cannabis. Make your breath stink and shit. It do fuck with the health of your teeth. But I mean, brush your chops, man. Keep your breath fresh, you know. But like I said, man, if it's gonna hinder you, don't fuck with it. But if it's gonna help you, it's no problem, bro. Everything in moderation, man. But that's what I gotta say. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about what's been going on with y'all when y'all participate in cannabis while you already living this lifestyle. Y'all let me know the results, the cons and pros y'all done went through. And we may chop it up on a part 3, part 4, part 5, because this is a nice ass topic.